Hello traders, welcome to my channel. In today's video we'll be looking at swing trading strategy that you can apply to your trade and then be profitable over a period of time. So before you can adopt any form of strategy, there are some key questions you need to ask yourself. The first one is, which time frame am I going to use for analysis? For which time frame am I going to use for direction? Which time frame? Then from there, which time frame will I be looking for what? Setups. And the final one, which time frame will I be using for what? Execution. Okay, these three questions are very, very important. Be you a position trader, a swing trader, intraday, or scalping. Okay, so for the fact that we are looking at the setup or a strategy for swing trading strategy, we will now look at which time frame are we going to use for our direction, which time frame are we going to use for our setups, and which time frame we will use for execution. So for me, if I'm looking for a swing trade opportunity, my direction is mostly weekly and monthly. Okay, weekly and monthly will tell me the direction. The weekly and monthly will tell me the direction. And for my setups, I'll be looking at what? Daily and what? 4 hours. I'll be looking at daily and 4 hours. And my execution will be on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. So this is my swing strategy setup. Okay, I'll be looking at the weekly direction. What am I expecting for the week? Okay, and the month. Once I understand the direction, I will then start hunting for setups on the daily and the 4 hours. Then my execution will be in the 1 hour time frame. So having gotten this out, we'll now go and look at trade examples and how we can execute this strategy. Now, this strategy comprises of 3 key things. Number 1, we are looking at what? The market structure. Okay. Number 2, we are looking at what? Liquidity stroke what? P.O.Is. Okay. Then number 3 is our entry. Okay, we are looking for a structure break and there should be liquidity. Then we look for what? Entry. That is the 3 simple strategy we are going to use here, but that will come in after we must have understand the time frame we are going to work with. Okay, so having said that, let's go straight to the chart without wasting time. So the Euro USD here on the monthly time frame, I'm going to use the replay button here because we are looking at the previous month. Okay, we're looking at previous month sales example. So if I'm to swing trade this and this month came up this way, now because of this eye failing to break structure, I'll be bullish for the month, the coming month coming in. I'll be very bullish here. Why? Because this monthly candle fails to what? Break structure. Fails to break structure. So when market open, I'll be aiming to target this eye here. So my monthly direction now for this particular strategy is bullish. Okay. However, we have the weekly time frame are giving us a bearish QM, but because the higher time frame always supersede whatever you look at in the lower time frame, in this case we have a bearish QM, meaning when price gets to any area here, we expect market to sell from there. But because I understand that this I, which is the monthly I, should be taken. This monthly I should be taken. So on that premise, I'll be waiting what my swing trading strategy in this case, when price gets in here, okay, I'll be expecting to what, to short the market. But however, I'm looking for what, a trade entry in here. So we can see that this month came in here. This month came in here, and traded into this hidden base. So we are looking for what, a bullish move. Remember, the monthly is bullish. We are expecting what, a bullish move. And in this case, the weekly has changed to giving us a bearish square, meaning we are expecting price what, to pull back in. So this setup came up in the weekly, price moving back in here. Okay, so what we anticipate is that when price gets into this zone here, okay, when price gets into this zone, we'll be hunting for what, our what is called, we'll be hunting for 1 minute. Let me use this. I'm trying to illustrate the trade I took some time back as a swing. So when price gets in here, because it sweeps liquidity into this hidden base, we start hunting for what, for buy setup, because the monthly we're expecting this I to be taken first. Okay, probably the I will be taken into this IPA. So now once you understand your monthly and weekly direction, weekly direction is telling us what, to go what, bullish. We have to go bullish from here. So we look at our daily to scan the market. What can we see? Okay, now this daily here, we also have same QM formation showing us that we're expecting what, a pullback into this area. But remember, my target is this here, because this is the monthly target. Okay, so because now the month daily also is showing us what, a bullish push upward, and that is where my trade setups is, and the 4 hour. Okay, now in the 4 hour, what can we see? We can see that we have a bullish QM here. Okay, a bullish QM here, break of structure. Okay, price trades back in here, and we expect price to move. So this is my bullish confirmation I'm looking for. This is my setup. Remember from the hint I gave to you, what you'll be looking for. Your setups will be in what, daily and 4 hour. Okay, we are seeing daily expecting what, a pullback, and the 4 hours giving us what, a bullish QM. 4 hours giving us bullish QM. So execution will be on the 1 hour. So we go back to the 4 hours. We've seen the bearish bullish QM play out here. You can see all within the weekly hidden base. Okay, all within the weekly hidden base. Okay, so we expect price to trade back in here. Then our execution will be on the 1 hour. If you are swing trading, you don't need to go to a lower time frame, 5 minutes. It's not all the time you go to your 5 minutes, 1 minute time frame. You can actually make good trades there. Okay, as a swing trader. Okay, because you're holding trades for more than you're holding trades for 3, 5 to 7 days, and even weeks as a swing trader. So in this case, I'll be placing my stop loss below this low. Why below this low? This is the safest stop loss. Okay, So I am playing with roughly 21 pips. Okay, in that case, we then wait for price to come in, and as you can see, price came in tap into the IPA. Okay, price tap into the IPA, and then that's your entry. Then you watch as price move up. Okay, so that is how you can price came tap it into it. By the way, this move, let's look at the measurements here. These are the measurements, long position from here as a swing trader. Okay, I'm also going to do a video on how you can be a scalper or an intraday. Now, because you are a swing trader, your target level, take note, your target level will be what? Your weekly. It could be your weekly and monthly what levels, and sometimes you can look at your daily. Okay, sometimes you can look at your daily, but if you are an intraday, your target level will be levels in the 4 hours. Okay, you can decide to take all this liquidity. Okay, your target could be your 4-hour levels, but since we are in this example, we are looking at becoming a swing trader, so our target is what? The monthly high. So we go back to the 1 hour, to the monthly high. That will give us a total of 1 to 15 hours, which is beautiful. Okay, 1 to 15 hours. Okay, we have roughly 1 to 14 hours. So that is that. Then you watch as price plays on. Now the good thing is that since you know your monthly direction, you won't be scared of all these drawdowns in here, as in pullback, not drawdown, pullback in here. You will not be scared whatsoever, because you know that once price sweep liquidity, it will be aiming for what? The other side liquidity. So as you can see, price moves up, and remember, this is our target. Okay, this is our target, and then what happened? Plays around, and then the target, is it met there? Let's see, we are still moving, market is still moving. You could have exited here, okay, but I was expecting a sweep of that liquidity for the month so that we can have a new direction for the month. And then market moves, keep moving, and we have been holding this for how long? For a week. Let me fast forward this. Okay, target met. Okay, you can see price hit that target because you know the direction of the weekly. That is a very good way that can help you with psychology, because the thing is this: whatever the monthly is saying, okay, if monthly is telling you bullish, okay, weekly is telling you what? Bearish. The monthly supersede what? The weekly. Okay, the monthly flow or institutional order flow will be met regardless of what other time frame is showing you. Okay, a good example is here that you see the weekly showing you a bearish QM. If you have taken this trade, you'll be at a loss. Okay, so what you need to wait for is that we wait for this high to be taken. Now the moment this high gets taken, okay, that's when you can now shift in your what? In your direction. Okay, you shift your direction. But what I want to illustrate here is what you need in order to put together a good swing trading strategy. The first thing you need to do is, I'm doing a kind of recap here. You look for your direction, and your direction will be given to you on the weekly and on the monthly. Then once you know your direction, where you expect price to go to, you then go to your daily and your 4 hours for your setups. Okay, daily and 4 hours for setup. And in that case, in this particular case, we saw the bullish QM form on the 4 hours, which also is in line with the expected pullback on the daily. The expected pullback on on the daily. Okay, now as a result of that, our execution will now be in the 1 hour time frame, okay, for a swing trade. So, and what are you looking for? You're looking for a market structure, in this case bullish QM, your point of interest, and your liquidity. Point of interest and liquidity, then your entry. If you go back to the 1 hour, you see all those things playing out. Okay, you see all those things playing out. In this case, we can see our structure. Okay, our market structure here. These are market structure to indicate bullish movement. We all have liquidity here, inducement here, price trading took out this liquidity into this area. Let me zoom this. This is the liquidity here. Price went down, take the liquidity into the zone, the P.O.I. P.O.I and liquidity go hand in hand. Then from there, you just wait and watch the market move in your internal direction. Now, the question is, can you be wrong? The question is, can you be wrong? And the answer is yes. Okay, if we can't read the market properly in terms of the monthly or weekly direction, we are going to struggle, and on that note, we might experience we might experience a couple of losses. So you have to be able to train yourself in understanding this market direction, okay, by backtesting your strategy, okay, and refining it to the level that you will understand. Okay, I'm only sharing you what I personally do when I want to swing trade. Then whenever I want to swing trade, I swing trade of the 1 hour time frame. Okay, and the good thing about swing trading is that you don't need to over refine. Maybe go to the 5 hour, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and 3 minutes. Just simply, once you see your setups on the 1 hour, you can take the trade. Okay, and then you relax. You don't need to be checking the chart every minute, unlike scalping. All you need to do, you put set and forget. It's a kind of set and forget system. So that is all on this, and I believe this will help you in your journey as a forex trader. If you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new, because from my analysis, from my YouTube analysis, I can see that majority of the viewers viewing this channel are yet to subscribe. So please kindly hit that subscribe button and show this channel some love. Okay, the next video you are going to watch is for to get a sniper entry. If, for example, you want to have a more risk to reward in terms of moving into the lower time frame to now execute the trade, one way of knowing that is in this video on how to get a sniper entry. Until then, I will see you in that video.